Welcome to the Mind Palace. My name
Wait,
is...
what do you mean they sent us another one? Do you not see the stack of tablets that we've got to go through? If somebody in here has been replying to emails and saying yes, I swear to God that person is...
Logic, the mic is on right now.
You've got to be joking. Are we actually live? Like, right now?
Yup. We've been broadcasting for at least 30 seconds and counting.
Right. Well, there goes most of our initial views. Okay, folks. Let's just keep things rolling. We're losing daylight here. Chop chop, people. Don't worry about the cables. We're probably not going to keep using the...
Sorry about that, Link. You want to take it from the top?
Nah, it's probably fine. Let's just keep on going, I suppose. Welcome to the Mind Palace. Today we'll be reviewing the GAOMON PD1561, an entry to mid-level pen display tablet aimed at users who want a larger screen size without breaking the bank. GAOMON graciously sent us this device for free, but this is going to be our completely unbiased experience using this display tablet. Thank you to GAOMON for sending this pen display.
The PD1561 is a pen display tablet with a 15.6-inch screen and 10 customizable shortcut keys on the side.
Inside the box is the display tablet itself, a battery-free drawing pen, 3-in-1 cable, an adjustable stand which can be attached or removed if you need it, screws and a screwdriver, a drawing glove, a pen holder with pen tips inside it, a power adapter, and the quick start guide.
An additional thing that came with the package was this big felt tablet sleeve that can be used to store the pen display, which is a big win in my book. I always need a place to store my tablet safely while traveling, so this is an incredible addition to this package.
An important thing to consider, this drawing tablet does not support a singular USB-C video connection, so you're kind of locked into using the 3-in-1 cable. Not the end of the world, but also not exactly our personal preference. USB-C capability is likely reserved for the higher-end, meaning more expensive devices. So for the price, this is a perfectly acceptable trade-off. As long as you have an HDMI port and somewhere to plug the USB-A cable into, you should be perfectly fine.
This tablet isn't too bulky, and actually fits on my desk quite nicely, despite the limited space. I do like the way it feels in my hand while holding it. Like, it seems like a very solid tablet with sturdy material. The pen also is light, slim, and fits in the hand pretty well, and it felt like the pen nibs glide easily across the tablet screen. The tablet itself has these buttons along the side, which can be customized to any keyboard shortcut you want. In my case, I downloaded the tablet drivers from the website and customized them to my typical Clip Studio Paint shortcuts, such as the spacebar for moving around the canvas or the undo and redo buttons.
Also, since we're left-handed, we've actually flipped the tablet 180 degrees, so that way we can draw with our left hand while pressing the buttons with the right hand. The display settings are easy enough to flip around, and the GAOMON drivers adjusted the shortcut buttons with the flip screen.
You've also got these buttons along the edge, which are like the buttons you see on regular monitors, including menu, power, auto connect, and you can adjust menu settings like the brightness and the contrast.
The drawing tablet itself already comes with a pre-installed anti-glare protective film. This gave it a nice feeling when drawing on the screen, and since the lights in our room are overhead lights, the film thankfully reduced a lot of the glare.
When I first booted up the tablet, the display ended up looking a tiny bit blurry. Comparing the tablet screen to my external monitor, it was apparent that the anti-glare protective film was causing this blurriness. However, after poking around in the monitor settings, I was able to increase the brightness and contrast enough that it evened things out. So we highly recommend adjusting your settings before using the tablet. We did not use the adjustable stand at this time, but we used a variety of drawing tablet stands we had on hand, including a few adjustable stands to simulate various drawing angles.
So, we downloaded the GAOMON tablet drivers, set things up how we liked, booted up Clip Studio Paint EX on our computer, and started testing things out. Drawing lines, adjusting the pen pressure and sensitivity, and overall just getting used to drawing on this thing.
Like we mentioned, the anti-glare film gave a textured feeling while we were drawing, so it felt satisfying to draw on, even if we had to get used to a touch of blurriness. Having a second monitor really does help because we can bring our projects up on another screen, just to make sure that we have accurate colors and shading.
Once we've had our buttons and layout set up, and got used to the workspace, drawing basically felt like second nature. The 10 shortcut buttons give lots of options for your typical keyboard shortcuts, like your brushes and erasers. However, the screen is still small enough that you can reach over comfortably and click on things without moving your arm too far.
The pen felt really nice to use, especially for big strokes, hatching, and line art. The pen pressure was really simple to adjust within the tablet drivers, and you could play around with the tilt support as well to be able to use the full range of motion of this pen. While tilt support isn't necessarily for us as an anime animation creator, there are quite a bit of illustrators that would benefit from having a good pen tilt support, so that may be something to consider.
Over the next couple of weeks, we started using the tablet as if it were our main drawing device. One of the big projects we decided to complete was creating PNG drawings of the different characters in our Mind Palace anime. Logic, Serenity, Compassion, Dreamer, and Link. We get to use these drawings in this very video. Woo!
Having a larger screen with a higher resolution was definitely a big win for us here. Our anime workflow deals with very thin lines, so being able to view these lines on a bigger screen was extremely helpful. There was no screen lag while using the tablet, and we could easily move the canvas around with little to no effort. It honestly felt like the tablet just worked directly out of the box.
On a different day, we actually booted up a video game just to see what the experience was like, and honestly, it felt very nice viewing the game on this display. While we don't really have much to say on the color accuracy, it was still great to have this tablet also function as a second monitor for videos and games.
As you could see from the various video footage and time lapses on screen, we used the tablet a lot for art and illustration. If we had some more time on our schedule, then we'd definitely use this for a full-on animation project. Maybe someday in the future we could put together something.
The big thing we used this tablet for was for line art and coloring, specifically drawing aliased or pixeled lines to replicate one of the steps Japanese studios do to make anime. As you can see later on in the process, we are able to color in pictures all the way up to the black lines, which helps to avoid blank pixels and transparency issues. This also allows us to do some extra color correction down the pipeline, and then we can smooth out these lines in another software.
We use this tablet for long hours, like we have at least 40 gigabytes of footage just from 4 separate filming days. Our eyes never got tired staring at this for long periods, and it really felt like an extension of ourselves while drawing.
Overall, it was a very fun experience to use this drawing tablet. The PD1561 is what I consider to be the perfect mix of a solid drawing tablet experience, but at a much more affordable price than what you'd expect. If I were someone who was in the market to buy their very first pen display tablet, or if I was looking to upgrade from something smaller, the PD1561 would definitely be on my list of considerations. Between the built-in shortcut keys, the large 15.6-inch display, and the ability to adjust the drawing angle, it checks all the boxes that digital artists might need when looking for a budget drawing tablet.
Is this tablet for everyone? No, I don't believe so. Professional artists and people who can afford it will likely say there are better options out there.
There will always be a more expensive tablet. There will always be ones with a better color or a larger screen, but in my personal opinion, a 16-inch display tablet is probably more than enough for your average digital artist.
Thank you to GAOMON for sending us this drawing tablet.
It was honestly really fun testing this out, and we're open to future collaborations. Assuming our schedule is open, of course.
If you're interested in the GAOMON PD1561, you can find the purchase link for this product in the description below. Thank you for visiting the Mind Palace, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.